Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Crosswind. So last episode went up a few hours ago, and I went ahead and I read the comments, and I felt like a darn fool. I got like 4 iron pickaxes, and people are like, why don't you disassemble them? Of course, you're supposed to disassemble them. Here's the thing though, guys. You can't disassemble them. If there's a way to disassemble them, let me know, but it's not showing up in this list, right? There's my swords, there's my pistol, copper axe, copper pickaxe, copper shovel, torch, and a boarding saber. Can't do it. I actually I was so confused that I went to the Steam forums and I looked it up, and like a lot of people are like, oh, I wish you could disassemble this, but as far as I know, you can't. If I'm missing something extremely obvious, let me know, but I feel like I'm missing something because people were so sure I could disassemble those. And to be fair, you know, I should have thought about it last episode as well. So just because you can't disassemble it doesn't mean it wasn't foolishness for me not to think about it. But yeah, what are you going to do? I figure that you give them to your people. You're going to have like people mining for you and something, and maybe you got to give them a pickaxe, but I don't know. All right, let's go over some more uncaged comments. The workers you have to pay, so wood cutting is the last thing you want. So I was talking about this episode, how I was going to make the woodcutter, and honestly, I still might. But apparently you have to pay the workers to chop the logs for you and stuff, and that's not something you want to do, because I guess you could buy a bunch of stuff at Tortuga, so you don't really want to do this. I'm going to build it anyway, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Someone else in the comments had the great idea for me to leave my bleed saber at home. That's a good name for it, by the way, bleed saber. He called it the bleed sword. I'm going to call it the bleed saber. Actually, it's not a saber, is it? What is it? I'm kind of curious. A rapier, the bleed rapier. I still like bleed saber. I'm going to call it that, even though it isn't. Anyway, leave that at home because I'm not using it anymore. Great tip. Frees up a spot in my inventory. What else? What else? Why haven't you made your musket yet? I don't know what musket you're talking about. I don't see anywhere to make a musket. If I'm missing it, let me know. This is the weaponsmith table, and I don't see any way to make a musket in there. Also, finish the Tusk Temple quest. Yes, I will be doing that today. Today, we're going to be doing some building. I did want to address, yeah, we got to talk about this. Let's talk about this really quick. I know people want me to finish all the content before the playtest is over, but I really don't want to just rush through all the content of what is turning out to be an unbelievably fun game. I feel like I've been going at a pretty brisk pace, but I'm not just going to forego all the bells and whistles just to, you know, brute force it and get there as quickly as possible. So you know what? If I'm not going to finish it, but I'm okay with that. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos nonetheless. Like right now, I want to do a building video. I wouldn't be able to do that if I was just trying to get to the end as, you know, quickly as possible. So, speaking of building, let's just get to work on the building here. So what I want to do is I'm going to take these poles. I like these large timber poles. They're pretty good. Kind of expensive, but that's okay. And oh, hold on. Let's get a shovel first because I think we're gonna have to dig a little bit over there. I didn't notice that stuff was a little bit in the ground. Where's my shovel? Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Apparently, I am nowhere near making the ultimate power insignia, because these all need to be, what, level 10? I think they all need to be level 10. And I think the idea is, you know, they're all level 10, and then you can only wear one at a time, but if you put them in this, now you can wear all of them at a time. Somebody told me they have to be level 10. Someone told me they have to be level 4. Either way, that's going to take forever, and that's going to take forever, as it should. 10 to all stats is like God mode. So let's go ahead and grab a shovel, and we'll put it right here. I don't think I'm going to drink that. I don't really need it. I was thinking maybe I'll drink it for the, you know, stamina regeneration, but I'll be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and dig this out. There we go. That looks good. And then we're going to go to the build menu and put this up. It's got to go up 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my allergies, man. I'm gonna have to make cuts all during this video for my allergies. Oh boy. Okay, so now that we've got that set up, we are going to look for. You know what? Let's put down some lights over here. Where are they? They're actually here. Yeah. Kind of put lights everywhere. I'm making a video here. I need people to be able to see. Now, this part of the base is going to be outside, the whole part. I'm going to put in a doorway right here, and it's going to come to, like, an outside part. But it's going to have a roof over it. And I think most of these things will work with a roof. I don't think they actually need walls, but, well, we're going to find out. We are going to find out. That's faux show. And what we need to do is we need to put this on the corner. And then that. There we go. And actually, which one was that? Crap, I don't. Okay, it was that. All right, great. So now we're going to take this. And we're going to go like... Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Hold on. What was the number on that? That was 26. There we go. 26. And then we're just going to kind of bring this over here. Come on. Right, like that. And then we're going to go here, and we are going to break this out. If I can. I guess I got to do it from the inside. So let's go ahead and break that corner piece. Yeah, cool. And then we go back to... Oh, that's, right click. And we grab this, and we just put this over here. And there you go. All right, that is looking really nice. All right. So that's the basis of this part of the building. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it right here. Line this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And you know what else would be cool here? You know what? We'll do that at the end. We'll do it at the end. Ooh, I really like these windows. Now, this is going to be open. Well, maybe. Maybe it'll be mostly open. I'm not really sure. We're kind of playing it by ear. We'll see how things go. I'm going to let the build guide me along to epicness. And we need to put this around like that. And right like that. Is that where it's supposed to go? Yep, perfect. Perfect. I could use some of these other roof pieces, but I don't know. I kind of like these roof pieces. They work. And if you do this, you're going to need lumber. So, and I don't want to use lumber. And honestly, the grass roof pieces look really nice. All right. And then like so. Come on. Go. Then we go inside and we break this. And then grab that. Is there another piece over here? No. All right, cool. Oh, man, we're going to have to move the chest for this. That's going to be such a pain. It's like the one thing I would prefer to not move. Well, I guess it is what it is. All right, so then we go with this and like so. All right, we're off to a good start here. Look at this. This is great. All right, so can I don't think you could do a flat roof. I'd have to like use this. I mean, I guess I could do that. Nah, you know what? I mean, it might flatten out at some point, but let's not flatten it out just yet. Let's go ahead and put this in the corner here. And put this right here. Come on. Work with me. Please. Thank you. And yeah, let's just build that out for now. All right, I got something over here I think is going to look pretty cool. And I wanted to use these stone walls. And I also wanted to only do half of the wall. I want this area to feel open. It's going to be a great place for cooking. It's going to be a great place for the kiln and the smelting furnace. But I did not want it to just be, like, totally open. You know what I mean? I wanted some kind of barrier, but I also wanted it to feel open. So I really like the way that looks. And I was also messing around with the woodcutter thing. And the person in the comment section who told me about this thing not being worth it, well, they were 100% right. The person who told me about this not being worth it has been giving me tips the whole series, like 4 or 5 tips a video, and he's never missed. He didn't miss on this one either. So right here, you got your current task, and he's resting. You can either do lumber or you can do fiber, and if you do something, you have to pay him. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, how much lumber is that? Like, how much will he get? I don't know. I don't want to find out. I'm not spending that money, so. I can get lumber myself. I really don't have to have him do that. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And you don't need a person to do it. Like, they come with the you know, the workstation. So that's good to know. All right. So what's next? All right, let's go ahead and build more of this wall. And like I said, I really wanted to work with this. Ooh, reinforced stone. Okay, we should do this. Oh, okay. Hold on. This might not be something I want to do. Well, let's see what it looks like. Hold on. Come on. There you go. Straight through here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want to do reinforced stone. Why wouldn't I? This costs a little bit of wood, but that's okay. Pick up all that stone. All right, and then let's go ahead and middle mouse button to get back. And just like this. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. Now, do I want to leave this part open? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Here, let's go ahead and put the window pieces up there while I'm thinking about it. And I use these. No, I use these right here. These. Do they have like a... Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, oh, there we go. You know what? That looks better. I guess I'll use these. Come on, go to the side. And there we go. Damn, that looks amazing. Holy crap. I also like to, you know, you figure like if you're building with sticks and like palm frond looking things, you think they're not as good, but if you do it in the right way, they really look nice. They really do. So let's go ahead and put these in here. Oh. Okay. Can I cancel it? Darn it, I can't cancel it. That's a bummer. All right, well, let's go ahead and I'm gonna take them out and go the other way. Oh, they're not gonna fit in there properly. Okay. There might be a way around that. Let me see what I can figure out. So do we have... Yeah, these right here. Okay. So... Here, let's just do 2. And then let's do 2. And then we should be able to put 1 right in the middle. Oh, oh yeah. Yes. Yes. What's this stupid tree doing here? Get out of here, dumb tree. Ever see a guy yell at a tree before? All right. I'm really not sure if I want to keep this open or not. I'm just gonna break out the wall and then we'll kind of figure it out. All right. So let's go ahead and take this out. And where are we going to put our loot? That is a good question. I'm gonna take this out for now, just so I can get through there. And then we're gonna take you out and take you out. Pick up all the stuff. And it is now daytime, so I don't need all these lights in here. Although I will put lights in there eventually, but you should be able to see okay without them for now. All right. So let's go ahead and build. Let's build the kiln first. That's the biggest thing. And you want to put it right in the corner. It doesn't look like it fits 100% properly in the corner. But I kind of want it in the corner. All right, I guess I'm going to put it in the corner even though it's not 100%. Oh, no, that looks really off. I can't even with that. All right, well, let's see if we can put this in the corner. Nope, see, none of these line up properly. Oh, there's different snap options. Hold on. Q? Building options? Snapping? It's not, do I have to close? That didn't do anything. Okay, duh, that was snapping on or off. This is what I wanted. This was at 30%. We're gonna put it, actually, I think it was at 45%. We're gonna put it down to 15. And that, yep, there we go. All right. Man, they really thought of the building of this game. I appreciate that, man. A lot of games don't. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it on 15 permanently. Okay, and then you will go right about here. Looks pretty good to me. All right, I love it. I love it. And then we are going to put a wall in here. I don't know how far we're going to come over with the wall, but I do want a wall here. So, two spots. Yeah, it seems pretty good for now. And then I'm going to put a chest here, or a couple chests, and that's going to be all the stuff that goes in the forges. So that will be things like this. I mean, this doesn't go in the forges, but I want all stone, metal, gems, and everything to be in the same spot. Why? Just the way I like to do things. All right, so take that apart. And actually, where is all that? Oh, it's right. It's all in here. Okay, that's fine. Let's come over here. Now, do we want to build a different storage container over here? Different storage container. You know what? I think these are just the way to go. Like, for real. Do I put it right next to it, or I put it over here? I'm gonna... I do want to bring some more stuff. I definitely need a cooking area. But it won't be over here, so... I'll put it right here. It should be okay. And then we'll put one on top. Cool. And then the gems can go in the bottom. And the... I don't know what you call it. Hard materials, I guess? I don't know. Those will go in the top. Dude, I love this build already. I did put another crate in here because it was getting a... You know, I had enough room for everything, but it was starting to get a little bit... you know, cramped. So in here I have all my ores and the stuff I use to cook the ores. Right here I have all the stone and wood, and right here we have all the gems. Plenty of room. Everything's looking good. I love where you can put the wall torches. Absolutely phenomenal. Out of the way. This is like really, yeah, really good. All right, I think what we need to do next is we need to really finish the roof properly. So let's go ahead and do that now, because none of this stuff will work if the roof isn't done. Large roof. And right here. Yeah. And that goes all the way over there. And then you right here can go all the way over there. And then we need to take down the roof in here. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, doing some cooking, buddy? Hey, man, you cook your heart out. You go for it. Break this. And this. Right, yeah, that looks exactly right. Yeah, this is going... You know, for a playtest of an early access survival game in alpha, this is going really smoothly. I should have left those corner pieces on, by the way. That was a mistake. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just kind of amazing how smoothly it's going. Makes me extremely happy. How do I get up there? I can't. Come on. I don't want to build anything to get up. Well, I guess I should. I don't want to leave stuff on my roof. It won't, like, go anywhere either. Yeah, I was gonna use the roof to... Yeah, let's just do the roof. Hold on. Be a big roof. There we go. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? I'll just build it from up here now. Might as well. Alright, so these are the wrong degrees. It's not 45 degrees, it's 26 degrees. So you could come over to here. And then we're going to need a 26 degree corner piece. There. And again, I should have left them there. That was a mistake. Yep. What? There we go. And that should be the last ones. All right, so large roof. Here we go. Cool. Damn, this is coming out gnarly. Oh, no, we do need another corner piece. My bad. Well, we might be able to kind of make it a little different over here. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Go, and... Whoops. Alright, that's fine. Let's get back up there. There's, like, ways you can, like, make them different. I mean, I don't have to build it like I did over here, but... Yeah, maybe... I don't know. How crazy do I want to get with this? Let's get a little bit more crazy with it. All right, and then you go there, and I should be able to do something here with maybe some of these. I don't know. Like, what is this? I don't even know. Yeah, that looks cool. Sure, why not? Do you do them? Hold on. I think I need, like, wall pieces now. Where are wall pieces? Hold on. No, not wall pieces, but they're roof pieces, actually. Yeah, we need these, but which ones? Maybe the wood ones? Hold on. No, that's too small. I'm not really sure what I need for this. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to build this way, but I gotta be honest, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. You know, instead of just having this come off as a slope like I had on the other end, or I had here originally, it's, I think it's got a lot more character. I think it makes the whole base look better. Now, the inside looks a little weird, but again, I think it gives it more character. I don't mind it. It's not perfect, but I don't know, man. That's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. So I'm gonna mirror that on the other side of the build. Anytime I could go more interesting and I don't know, just more character. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just sometimes you build things so smoothly that they don't have any character. They don't have any, like, oomph to them, you know? And I think this thing has a lot more oomph with the way I'm building it right now, so... And I'm going to build it again on this side. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. It's pretty simple. You just keep building those things over and over until you can't fit them anymore. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way you're supposed to do it. But who cares, man? It looks cool. So you put this up here, and then you put it down here. Can I hold down the button? Hold on. Think about that. No. Can't hold down the button with this one. Because I'm pretty sure this is not the way it's meant. It's got a little bit of a Viking, you know, thing to it. A little bit of Valheim. Which is apt, because that was the first game I ever played with these kind of game mechanics. So, And put it right there. And then a couple more. And then over here and over here. Damn, that looks cool. That looks effing cool. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so the roof is now complete. I'm gonna leave that there for now in case I gotta jump up there for whatever reason. The roof is good. We need to get these boxes out of the way. I'm just gonna build like a box in the middle of the freaking floor for now. Just because I'm not really sure where I want to put this stuff. We don't have any more nails. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Let's just go ahead and throw... Actually, nah. Just put all this stuff over here. And then... Take all. Take all. Destroy, destroy. Cage, destroy! We gotta rebuild this part of the wall, by the way. This isn't gonna be open. That's gonna be a door. And I want a proper door, because I don't want it to be open over here. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and rebuild this part. And I believe there, and then we just need a door. What kind of door would look good on the inside? Yeah, these still look the best. Cool. Do it right there. And then we need the small wall pieces. Small wall pieces. Yep, these are wall. There we go. What do you think, buddy? Not bad, right? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna need these small wall pieces no matter what. It's not gonna fit without the small ones. But we would need the small ones in the middle only. And then I gotta use the big ones anytime I can because the small ones take 2 wood and only give you a quarter of the space, which I don't understand why, but you know, it is what it is. Gotta put these anywhere we can. All right, so now we need these pieces, but these just don't go. They don't go in right. Like they're just too small. Oh, you know. Okay, I guess I could do that. Just do this. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I see now. Come on. I wish you could bring them back when you go too far. Yeah, so... okay, so we're definitely going to have to put them up here as well. And that should be pretty good, I guess? Here, let's try it. Nope, that doesn't go all the way up to the top. Huh. But if I put more in there... try that. There it is. That's what you need. Perfect. Perfect. And then... around there, and there. What do you think, buddy? Not bad, right? Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. How's my inventory? Not very good. All right, let's just dump some more of this stuff in here for now. And then we're going to move the cooking station outside. I was supposed to go do that. I was supposed to go to the other island and do the runes, but it's probably too late in the day, so I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it in this video. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't know what I'm gonna get for doing all the runes either. Okay. Okay, good there. And all right. So where do we want the fire to go? The cooking station. I guess just over here is fine. Or I could build a wall here and put the cooking station right here. Good question. I'll put it over here. Always go with your gut. Alright, so here we go. Cooking station. And I'll put it right here. Want it lined up with this thing right in the middle. Why? I don't know. Makes me happy. Alright, I don't like the rotation on that, so let's go ahead and put it down. There you go. Now, do you want the open thing in the back? No, the open thing goes in the front. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Cool. And now we'll put that back up to 45, because I do like it at 45, generally speaking. Alright, so now we need to grab this thing. And that's the upgrade for that. Wait. Right there. Guess it's a cutting table. It's pretty cool. Alright, again, lower this. Lower it more. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, now we need some storage out here. And do you want to stick with barrels? I don't really like the wooden chest. Obviously don't like this one. The barrels are okay, and I don't like this one. So I guess barrels would be fine for cooking purposes. And I'm not going to stack them either because we don't need to. Because we got room. Okay, I got everything moved out here. This is my food stuff, which is going to be stuff to cook with. And this is going to be healing items plus fully prepared meals. There you go. And then this is going to be animal drops. And also seeds. And over there, you've already seen that. So we're looking pretty good here. I do want to move the potion bench out here as well. I think the potion bench will be the last thing I put out here. In order to do that, we're going to have to build some more walls. So, large walls. And we go like this. And 2. You know what? If I go one more, then it's not leaving much of an opening. I'm not sure. I think I kind of want to do one more, though. Damn it, 15%. Alright. You know what? I think that works best. And then, what about the windows? I don't want to do that. Well, actually, I know exactly how I want to do it. It was these, right? So, 1, 2. And 1, 2. And then, do we want to put the one above there? Nah, let's leave it open. Hold on. Is there like a... hold on. Do it on both sides? Or, nah, it doesn't really work. Is there a better option than that? Something that's like curved over the top. Maybe like this. And then like this. Works for me. Works for me. Although it doesn't look right on the bottom here. Huh. It looks a little bit different on the... No, it looks fine. It looks fine, Cage. You're getting in your own head. Alright. Stop getting in your own head, bro. Grab that and that. And then we'll move these out here. And this will be the alchemy station. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, where are we going to put the boxes? Hold on. Can we put this down first? Yeah, we can. All right, good. So put that down first. Then the alchemy station. And I guess we'll only need one box for the alchemy. I mean, honestly, I didn't even have any boxes for the alchemy station before, so one box would be fine. Do we need a box for the alchemy station? Well, I mean, I guess. Yeah, let's do one. Let's do one. Do we want it to be a box or something else? Does that have 20 cells? I kind of want to do something different, just because. Nah, that looks stupid. Nah, let's do the box. No, actually, the barrel. There we go. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll take things out like this. And this. And am I going to keep the potions in there? No, I'm not going to keep the full potions. Once the potions are done, they come in here. Would anything else come out of here for that? Nah, not really. Alright, there you go. Oh, no, not nails. There we go. And this place is awesome. I was thinking about one more thing adding to it. It might be too much, but let's see how it looks. And no, wait, a building. And I guess I could do it out of this. And oh, it's got to be a big wall piece. Never mind. Big wall piece. This. And then just have this like that. They look off, don't they? Wow, they really look off. I kind of like that, but not the material I used. Maybe I should just use the stone walls. Why is this a line over here? Whoa, this is messed up. Hold on. You see? There's a line right here, but no line over here. Arg, I gotta fix that. It took some work, but I finally got it exactly the way... Well, not quite exactly the way I want it. We'd still have a little bit more work to do. As you can see right here, these walls are pretty cool, but we need like some kind of log on top of it to really make it come together. What is this? Small plank beam? Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, works for me. Shit, it looks really cool. Wow, I did not plan on using that. All right, this is looking good. This is looking good. We need to put some lights up, though. So let's go ahead and look for some decorations. There we go. And let's put some lights in. All right, so where do I want to put these? Well, let's work on this wall first. And I'm thinking... Oh, boy. Yeah, I guess right here. And then right here. See, the thing is, if I put it here, I gotta put it on both of them. I'm gonna wait until it's dark. If that's too dark, I'll put one there and there. Let's see about over here. You know what? I kind of like the idea of one right there. And there. And you know what? That might be good for that side. We'll see. Again, I won't know until it's dark. And these are gonna go about right here. And here. And that should be pretty good for the light in here. I think it's going to be all I need. Which is just phenomenal. This thing came out really cool. Very, very happy with it. Very, very happy. Alright, is there anything else I would like to do? Yeah, we got to move stuff around in here. Well, actually, I kind of like this little bed area the way it is. We could definitely move this, though. What was that? I don't even know. I don't remember what that was. Was that my workbench or... Well, it doesn't really matter what it is. We're just going to put the workbench over here. And it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the workbench right there. Okay, never mind. Don't want the workbench here. You know what it was? It was the clothing table. That's what it was. It was the armor and clothes table. And that looks good right there. This is also in a bad spot. And that is the deconstruction disassembly table. And that could go right here. Yeah, that's fine. Much better. Much more room in here. And you know what? I don't think I want this here either. At least not in that orientation. And that was the jewelry table. And then this isn't a good position for this either. Okay, man, that thing's been there since day one, right? I don't think I've moved that thing. Upgrade station. Seems like a pretty good spot for it. Much better. Much, much better. We just need to go to decorations. And put this up. Turn it around. Put it right about there. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm going to move this too. Oh. Did I get it? I think I got all of it. And then we're going to put that... Actually, let's put that out here. I think it'll look cooler out here. And what is that at the top? That's under... Yeah, decoration at the top. I can make other ones. I can make one of these. Let's put this on this side right there. And then let's put this on the other side. And kind of in the middle. And right about there should be good. There we go. Oh, those are not lined up. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, okay, so it's right about here. No, it's still not lined. Wow, it looks like it's on the right spot, but it's not. That's freaking weird. So that was really interesting. The reason they didn't line up properly is because this head goes up and this head comes down. That's why when I was putting them on the same exact spot, it didn't look right. So, all right, that is all looking good. I think we are just about done here at the building part of this episode. I'm going to wait until morning, or maybe I won't. I'm not really sure. I might wait until morning. I might not. Either way, when I do come over here, we are going to... Where are the altars of the original? Oh, it was this island, huh? Yeah. So I need to bring boar tusks to that ancient altar right there. So I'm just sitting here passing the night, and I was like, you know what? Let's be productive. We're going to do some more decorating. I got my comfort level up to 14, which is absolutely phenomenal. So good. Right here, these dishes, some of these give +2 comfort, and some of them give +3. Now, I don't have the iron for the +3s, but that's pretty cool. I did make a bunch of jugs. I got a wrap jug right there, a jug right there. I also made this little fishing hangy thing off the wall. I put a chair down right here, which he is actually sitting in, which he's not sitting in right now, but he was sitting in it earlier. I've got some shell decorations over here. I've got another jug right here. And I think that's just about it. That is just about it. So that makes me very happy. I gotta get going, man. I don't know when it's gonna be daytime. I think it's gonna be daytime pretty soon. And it's starting to get, the sun's coming up. All right, great. Because I'm just getting like antsy here, man. I'm like, I gotta get going, do my thing. All right. I don't remember how many boar tusks I'm gonna need for this, so I'm just gonna take all of them. I think someone said 5, but I'm not sure, and I really don't want to have to go home to get more. So let's go ahead over here, and we need to call our cutter. So let's do that now, because a lot of the stuff is on our cutter. All right. And then we're gonna go in here. We're gonna grab some food. Can't eat out of there, huh? All right, eat. Put those back. Eat. Okay. Now we're looking good. I don't know what the deal is with these shrines. I guess I got to do all of them on the island and something happens. I really don't know. But people were like, you got to finish them. I was like, all right, I'll finish them. I think that's the last one. Altar, not shrines. Altars. I got to get some iron, man. Like, for real. People are like, Cage, upgrade your bag already. It's driving people crazy. You know what? It's driving me crazy too. But I don't have the iron, so what am I gonna do? Okay, and here it is. Looking good. And I guess I hope this is the last one. Like I said, I think it's the last one on the island, but I haven't seen every single bit of the island, but I've seen most of it. So, all right, altar. There you go. Yep, 5. Person was right. What do I have here? A mighty boar whistle. Summons a mighty pet boar for a short time. Well, all right. Let's go fight something. I guess we should fight boars, right? That'd be the hardest thing to fight against. I want to see what this boar can do. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. People were telling me about it. I forgot. They're like, you're going to get a pet boar or something. I was like, oh, okay. And then I forgot like 5 minutes later. It's good because that way I can be spoiled, but not be spoiled at the same time. Because people tell me what I'm going to get, but I'll just forget, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so should I initiate combat first, or... Come on, Truffle! Truffle? Truffle! Thank you. Get him, Truffle! Get him! Get him! Oh, Truffle's a badass, man. Look at him go. Where's the timer? Oh, is it the timer on the whistle? No, that's when I can use it again. So how long does he stay? Truffle? How long are you going to stay, buddy? It just says a short time. It doesn't say how much time. All right, well, let's go look for some more boars. You still with me? Yeah, is that him? Yeah. Looks like he's going to die anyway, but... Don't worry, Truffle. I won't let him get you. That's a dope name for a pig, by the way. Truffle! Truffle! Get him, Truffle! Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Don't mess with my master. Good job, Truffle. Can I hurt him? Doesn't seem like I can... Oh, maybe I can. Or his thing might have ran out. Either I killed him, or the timer ran out. I don't see... Oh, is the timer the actual timer on the whistle? So you can have him up, like, all the time? Unless he dies. Yeah. So you can have him up constantly. It's just, if you keep him alive, then you'll be good. If he dies, then you're screwed. Truffle. Get him, Truffle. Get him. You're in trouble now. Truffle's gonna get you. After this, I'm gonna see if I can hurt Truffle. No, I cannot hurt Truffle. Dude, that's sweet. That is freaking sweet. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Thank you for telling me to go back to the shrines. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. Doesn't seem like they're doing anything. You just gotta do all 3. And then you get your buddy Truffle. Hey, where are you? Come on, buddy. Gotta kick some butt. Hey, get these guys, Truffle. Truffle, you get them. I'm gonna go up here, okay? This place doesn't look familiar. I don't think I've been... Well, I haven't been here because there's 4 unique items here. You killed Truffle! Truffle, you will be avenged! You Son of a bee. How dare you? Whoa. Okay, what is this? Brazier. Bowl missing. Bowl? Do I need a... What kind of bowl? I guess like a clay bowl or something, or probably. Thing is, I'll forget about this again. Like I forgot about the shrines. Truffle! Truffle's gonna be the new Truffle's gonna be the new pack mule. Truffle! Okay, guys, I do think I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.